what a neat, unique way to be able to connect with people that is not a hard sale. It's not scary. It's not confrontational at all, right? And it's not awkward or uncomfortable. I reached out to a handful of people, I think 4 people on Monday, and have heard back from about 6 of the 8. And I mean, some of these are people, my ideal clients to be able to get in front of. Some of them I think would just make great guests on the show. And I mean, the first 4 people that I emailed on, it was like 4:30 p.m. on Monday night. 3 of the 4 had already responded. Hey, call me in the morning. We need to talk. I think this is a great idea. Michael Gerber was one of them. Hey, the best person for this is my partner. I think Mike Harris was his name. And, he's like, when you guys get together, let me know. I'd like to be there, sort of thing. Just the approach is magical. And this is a secret that you've kept to yourself for close to 10 years now. And so the secret's out, but I'm also excited about like maximizing time, right? So we've talked a lot, you and I, Jeremy, about acquisitions, and we had 2 people in the office today that were interested in selling their company, which is great. But I don't think that even needed to happen. I think that as we work more together, we can probably record an episode that just says, hey, everybody that we're looking, these are the things that we're looking for. We want them to be $500,000 or more in annual revenue. We want them to have at least 3 trucks. And so I can start to talk about the companies that are attractive to us and why. We'll look at all of them, but that first meeting doesn't even, it's not that it doesn't need to happen, but they can just have all of the answers answered before we even meet, and they can get a feel for who I am. I mean, maybe they watch a few of my things and they're like, man, this guy's a total jerk. I'm not going to go in there and talk to him.
No one's
And
going
that's
to say
great.
that, Austin.
No one's, no one's going to say that. But if they do, then it just saves them time and me time. And, the more information that's out there, I think the better. So I wouldn't say that I was leery at all, but it's like, man, a return before you even launch the podcast. I'm like, how? Well, I just thought how, right? How can we get a return before you even, and now I've not monetized anything yet, but it doesn't, I don't think that return is always in top line or bottom line revenue, right? And so am I closer today? I ask myself all this time when I'm talking about acquisitions and the people that are on the team that help work that piece of the business. I just say, look, what is the purpose of this phone call, this meeting, this lunch, this event, this whatever? And a lot of the time it is, are they closer to doing a deal with us or not? If they're closer to doing a deal with us, whether it's next week, next month, next year, in 10 years, then we accomplished our purpose of that $50 lunch or $5,000 dinner that we hosted or whatever else, right? And so I can say, having not even, just barely engaging with you, that I am closer to doing deals than not. And we still have emails out there, and there's still hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people to reach out to. And so, yeah, super neat, super cool. And we haven't even launched.
Day
3. Well, we don't even have a name for the podcast, right? Hopefully
which
you're gonna help me with that.
is not like, you're doing the important pieces, which is reaching out. And if you discovered is, and people, it's a mindset thing, what you're reaching out for is a true give. It's a true give to someone else. And when you're reaching out for a true give, people respond, and they respond positively. And it's totally a seamless conversation.
Well, and like, I gotta just read you one of these because it's just like super cool real life examples, right? It's a big company in California. Hey, Austin, great to hear from you. Congrats on starting a podcast. I'm a self-professed podcast junkie and have been listening since the birth of the medium. I actually used to host a couple show, a family cast that turned into a couple. So like, you tell people that you're doing this, and like, they are excited for you. They want to be on, they want to get you on. And so it's kind of neat. Clarks.
I totally appreciate you sharing that. And people are, I'm never shocked. I'm never ceased to be amazed by it, but I'm never shocked, because it's just, when you give to people, it comes back to you. Okay. And so I'm excited. Day 3 of the journey, is a long journey, and this is just the beginning. So thanks for sharing that.